Alright, here we go. What's up? Welcome back for more Honka Impact 3rd. Okay, where we're gonna do Act 2 of Lantern Against Shadows. Alright, so we're gonna get 3 characters in right on the bat. 1, 2. Wait. What? It says right here, Coralie is here. Oh, they have different things. They all have the eyes. Okay, understood. Okay, let's just start. Yoy! Level 6. Wherever the light could attach, there are shadows. Shadows are fragmented pieces of darkness. They come from chaos, uncertainty, and fear. Fear breeds shadows, which in turn spread fear. They nurture each other into a catastrophe. Of course, those to be engulfed by the catastrophe are always oblivious to the signs. With the box of memories and time, Coralie and Helia entered a century-old memory concerning Lantern. Back then, before being given the organization's name, she roamed the dark nights of Chivalry. Other than that, she was just as sharp and sure of herself. Before paying Telema a visit, Coralie, we need to resolve your issue. She is only an ordinary victim. What issue does she have? Yeah, you have saved me yourself. How could there be an issue? Don't get me wrong. When you were attacked by the shadows and your family should be worried. Coralie, tell us where you live. We'll send you back. That's bad. Hindi ko pa na-excuse, Coralie. And do I have to go back? Following us isn't safe for you, and to be blunt, you might cause extra trouble for our mission. Sending you home first is the best choice for you and us. It's a good point, but I saw this one. I already saw this one in the on Facebook and on what is this? On YouTube. I was just laughing. I think that I thought of myself, no, this is gonna be the part 2. Okay. Oh my god. Coralie held into Helia's leg all of a sudden. Wait, Coralie, what are you doing? I didn't tell you before, my home is far away from here. It was wrecked by a shadow calamity long ago. I ran for my life and made it here, right before I was attacked by shadows again. If it wasn't for you, I'd have been gobbled up by shadows for sure. So, Helia, Chivalry, you can't leave me behind. I'm not falling prey to shadows again. Oh, that does sound pitiful. Why don't we bring her along? Don't worry, though I'm a plain civilian, I once attended a school of martial arts, so I won't say I'm entirely defenseless. I know how to fight. I'm no soldier, but I know how to protect myself. Besides, I have a knack for gadgets. For example, I already figured out how to use your fabricated chest. Right, Helia? Yeah, she is a natural when it comes to fabricated chests, and she even taught me a few tricks or two. You know how to use fabricated chests? Yeah, of course. Don't you remember? Without any hints, it came to me that Helia could use the chest piece we picked up. That seems so. To tell you another secret, you haven't even tapped into the full potential of fabricated chests. If you agree to bring me along, I'd love to tell you how to use fabricated chests like a pro. Let me give her a chance, nor harm in doing so. Alright, but first, Let go of Helia's leg. Ahem. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Helia's legs feel strangely reassuring. Eh? Now let me see what you got. Can say I'm hopeful though. Okay, I'll show you. But I need Helia's help. Alright, Helia, give her a hand. Roger. Come on, give me the chess case. Corel took over the chess case from Helia before inserting a data sequence inside. Get ready for Corelli, the Shadow Killer. What? Okay, I introduce my commander skills. Ahem. My Ascension chess piece can consume Tauruses to break through its power cap. Okay. Minions with the Ascension tag can fuse with a Taurus to instantly gain star levels. When Ascension chess piece reaches 3 stars, you can continue to fuse them with a Taurus to increase their attack. Okay. My active skill can deal massive damage to a selected enemy at the start of the next round. This one. Then start. Oh, we have Corelli here. Okay, Onslaught. What is this? Cannot attack, gives 1 fuse resource. Oh. Oh! What happens if I fuse them? Oh! Damn! Way to go! That's nice to have. But I still can't fuse them. Hey, how did I do? I constructed the Helias and my battle avatars at the same time. I figured out long ago. The key to using this item are battle memories and imagination, replicating the exact memories stored in the brain. Sort of like that. Not far off, but easier said than done. After all, it requires absolute confidence in your battle memories. Even a hint of hesitation would lead to the collapse of the battle avatar. I have to say I was wrong about you. You do hold great potential. She did better than my first time. Now you can bring me? I'm sorry, but no. Huh? Why? Because you're simply too suspicious. Huh? I can tell you have a deep understanding of shadows, and judging from your performance just now, it probably wasn't your first time using the item. I have good reasons to respect you more than a girl who went to a martial arts school for a few years. You studied the shadows and the lantern, haven't you? Her hand reached for the sheet unconsciously. Wait, cool yourself. I can explain. Yeah, you're right. I have done some research on shadows and I know lantern very well. But this all comes from my passion for lantern. Huh? I told you a shadow calamity destroyed my home and I was the only survivor. But I kept asking myself why the masters could destroy my life without paying any price. I was spared, and maybe that's a sign that I should do something about it. You want revenge? Right. That's why I've been learning all about the shadows and looking for a way to take revenge. When I learned an organization had been fighting the shadows and purging fear all along, I decided right away that I would die to become one of them. Fate brought me to two lantern members in the flesh, so of course I'd want to go with you and make myself an enemy of the shadows. Dot dot dot. That's lame. And even if she buys your story, which is a big if, she might still refuse to bring you along. I'm simply out of my wits. Alright, you can go with us. Huh? You just said yes? What? It's not too late to regret. No. I was just surprised and pleasantly. I couldn't believe my ears. But I have to warn you first. I sympathize with what happened to you and I understand why you hate the shadows. But taking revenge on them comes with many risks. I see, but still, I wish to know what I can to do help. Glad to see you're not blinded by hate. Last reminder, taking out the shadows falls on Lantern, and there's no need to get yourself deeply involved. If anything happens, I might not be able to keep you safe. Don't worry, I'm not some fragile little girl. Besides, Ella's got my back too, right? Yeah, she'll be safe in my hands. Alright, try to keep your word, Elia. It's your responsibility now. Understood. Phew. You appear to be more understanding than I imagined. Huh? Never mind. Where are we going again? Telema's place, right? Come on. Alright. Ascension chestplates. Can we level up them? Yes, we can. Telema's mansion was only a few minutes walk away. Telema had barely finished her third afternoon tea when Chivalry broke into the lodge. Oh! So this is where they get this picture. Ah, wallpaper. Okay. Well. If it isn't Chivalry. You can go through the front gate. I gave you permission to the feast. Two servants won't hurt either. We're not her servants. We're here for investigation. Oh? And I thought you came here for a friendly chat. You're always on a mission. I have some questions for you, Telema. What's the hurry? Sit down and take a sip of tea. I'm on the verge of giving up on teaching you etiquette, but learning never hurts, right? You know I'm not into that. No manners, no patience. You should consider yourself lucky that your power is still with you. Otherwise, never mind. I brought you here. We found an invitation right at the center of a shadow calamity outbreak. Your point is, it was among other things left behind by someone. We have good reason to believe the owner has something to do with the shadow calamity, and he's one of your guests. So you're worried I might be sheltering the culprit of this shadow calamity. But pray use your little brain. Someone who's so barbaric as to ditch my invitation inside garbage has no place in my corridor. Oh, I like that face. Ah, something like a trash. Okay. Oh, right. You have a point. But you do know something about the guests, right? After all, you never invite a stranger to your feast. You're right about that, Chivalry. My butler puts down every invitee's name. Would you kindly give us a copy of the list then? Why should I help you? What's your price? Haha, honestly, your straightforwardness has given me quite a few good laughs. But that's not enough. I want you to please me more, to give me pleasure unattainable in my usual days. Well then, Lady Telema, how about an exhibition of capturing shadows presented by fictional figures? Oh, sounds good. Chivalry, there might be an interesting character or two in your company. As Telema waved her hand, the doors behind her back cracked open. Outside the mansion, Several ferocious beasts were baring their teeth. Come, let me see what you were made of. I'd be mad if you fail to entertain my pets. You won't disappoint you, Lady Telema. Helia, it's on you. Ah, why's it always me? Alright, let's do this. Aha, very well. I've heard long ago that Lantern members were known for their mastery over curious gadgets, but this goes beyond even my imagination. Come, show me the gadget. Here. Telma took over the fabricated chest and twirled it in her hand. Where did you get it? Standard equipment from the organization? Oh? When did Lantern develop such a means to turn fantasy into reality? It's none of your business. I've done my best to please you, and I hope this makes up for my rudeness. Etiquette has never been your forte, but I know how to make amends. No, you don't. You more than made up for your offense. So, some rewards for you are in order. Butler, bring me the latest list of guests. The butler immediately did as told upon hearing her order. Let me see the guest number on your invitation. So it's Carver. Carver? A broke nobleman, not a big name. The family had already lost its prestige before shadow calamities made things worse. The only reason he received my invitation was his good reputation among the nobles. But he's a strange one. He came to me saying he never intended to attend my feast, and that he only wished to go to get a loan from me. A loan? He came to your feast to ask for money? Huh, ignorant lantern newbie. Most people come to ask for my favor, which is no news. John needs some money for refurbishment, and Jane wants her business taken care of. They're all like this. There was even one who asked me to find a proper husband for his daughter. I'm not a wish-granting machine. After all, I invite them for my own pleasure, not for complaints and whines. So he left. Yeah, he was served a meal and given some money. He said he'd repay me, and I couldn't care less. Where does he live? I have no interest to find out. I see. Thank you for your hospitality, and we bid you farewell. Ever so hasty. Have something that might interest you. Huh? Telma took a delicate chess piece from the cabinet. Another fabricated chess piece? Where did you get it? Ha, so you haven't heard. Recently, you can find a lot of lantern items on the black market. Some fools took them for treasures and brought them to please me, but they were no more than trash to me. I was only reminded of them by your earlier performance. Black market again? Lantern has imposed strict regulations. They suppose where there's profit, there's a way. That's your own concern. I'm only curious if this chess piece is the same as those you just used. That's right. Haha. Now I'm fully convinced that these items couldn't have been developed by Lantern alone. It has more to do with shadows. Dot, dot, dot. I know you have no interest in finding out the details, but that's all I know. I'm merely trying to remind you that your allegiance may not be worthy of your selfless devotion. I'll be the judge of that. I know you'd say that, but I'm in a good mood today, and I've decided to give you a hand. I have a servant who is also a part-time intel dealer. She told me Carver was seen a lot at the Mutual Aid Society. Maybe you should go there and ask around. Dadadat. Oh, pardon my poor memory. I forgot you had bad blood with the society and you might not be welcome there. Is it because you once broke into their place? Oh, Chevrolet. Looks like it's no news at all. I had to do it under the circumstances then, and I'd do it again without any hesitation if need be. Now, since I'm feeling gracious today, here's one more free tip for you. The inter-dealer is right at the Mutual Aid Society. Go find her and she'll take you in. Wow, Lady Telema is the best. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. I think the intel dealer is Senna. Let's see. Got another chess piece. Shame that Miss Bronya's data is too massive to load. Looks like we'll have to make do with other temp data right now. Oh, never mind. Is this Zena? Eh, I didn't waste my time here. Data from our Mars friend was also made into a mod by me. You even ask for her consent? Don't mind the details. Zena loves playing games. There's no way she'd say no. Besides, I wanted to know something for a long time. After Chavera and I split up to look for the informant, I activated all the language modules. Phew! Coralie, Elia, are you on some secret mission? Yes, we're now on Mars. Oh, sneaking off to buy records again? Kiana, I caught them right on the fence last time. Haha, that's fine. Coralie, Elia, I used to get caught a lot. Try to be more careful next time and don't get caught. Kiana, you shouldn't cut them too much slack. Children these days. May, kids at this age are meant to go out and explore the world before they get the bitter taste of work. Masters May and Kiana, you didn't sneak out this time. Alright, meet a new friend we made on Mars. Senadina. Coralie and Helia, how are you doing? Sena, come say hi to our teachers on Earth. Hello, I'm May. I'm Kiana. You look familiar. Oh, from the trailer. No, it's a prologue. It was a prologue. Familiar? It's a lame excuse to get close. Since you're Helia and Coralie's teacher, then that make us friends too. After all, I used to take care of them on Mars. Hey, it was the other way around. Sena the silly. Coralie, mind your language. Sorry, May. I was joking with her. May, you look very close to me. Oh, almost got carried away. The reason I gathered everyone here is that I have prepared an interstellar gaming competition. Sena, why don't you spar with Miss Kiana on behalf of Mars? Oh, I see. Well, as the rep of Mars, the zestful queen shall never lose. Zestful queen? Haha, I won't hold myself back either. Come on. The winner has decided in a brief moment. You fought well. You're so strong, but don't you get cocky. Next time, I'll bring Vergen along and kick your butt. I knew it. Miss Kiana is invisible. That's enough, Coralie. I thought you were trying to introduce our teachers to the Martians. You didn't tell me you only wished to find out which planet had better players. Haha, I've been dying to know for ages. But Senna is hardly a proper choice. After all, you know what a lousy player she is. Haha, indeed. But that was exactly what I expected. A one-sided blast slaughter. Never mind. Don't forget that we came for. What we came for. Let's go find Telemas informant. Alright, let's see. 40-20! Senna appeared this time. She can use Pulse energy to attack enemies. Pulse is indicated here and will automatically unleash one stack when a round begins. When Pulse is unleashed, it will immediately deal damage to enemies. The more drive core Senna controls, the faster she generates Pulse attack. Senna's active skill allows her to instantly generate a number of Pulse stack at the start of the round and deal damage to its selected enemy based on the number of stacks applied. Okay, let's see. That is 20. That's 29. Okay. Now, if we don't use this one, it goes down by 1. Alright. Understood. Oh! Can we fuse them? Oh, no we can't. Oh, that thing generates this one. Ah, all taken care of. Oh, we're in the library. And she happens to be an old friend of ours. Oh, I don't remember seeing you before. But since we're doing business together, I think that makes us old friends. May good fortune come your way, partner. A few words about myself. Ah, uh, Sunche, you can drop the speech. So you're the intel dealer. No surprise at all. Huh? Chivalry. So you're the one who needs help. You know each other? I guess you could say that, or not. Then you know each other. Your name precedes you everywhere, Chivalry. She has quite a reputation as a lantern member. She's known for paying people with punches and running from them. Huh? No, Chivalry. Everyone knows you're generous and gracious. It's been a while, Sunshe. The intel you gave me last time was very useful. Yeah. Huh? It did work? Hmm. I'll have to wreck two more streets to get things done. The downside, however, is that I'm now deeper in debt. So the intel fee I owe you, fine, you can pay me later. I'm just glad to be of help. You're a hero who works for the greater good. Ah, so she was already like this 100 years ago. I heard everything from this lady. Chavere, so you wish to see Sarah, right? So all on me. Only this time, relax. I was going to ask a few questions. I won't do it the hard way unless I absolutely have to. Well, let's hope it won't come to that. Hello, Chavere. And the two misses I don't know. Hi, Sarah. Do I know you from somewhere? But I don't believe we've met before. Don't mind it. She's just trying to break the ice. Let me introduce ourselves first. I'm Helia, a rookie from Lantern, and she's Coral. We're on a mission with Chavere Senpai. Serapio, I want to ask about something. Sonshe told me already. It's about Carver, right? People at the Mutual Aid Society told me he attended a few sessions. I have no idea where she's from, but he refused to join us. Then why did he come here? He came looking for an item that could fend off shadows. An item that could fend off shadows? Huh? We have no such things. So someone told him to turn to a well-known collector of gadgets. Oh, we know who that is. Ajita. So he's been trying to find a way to fight shadows all along. Could this be the reason why he survived the shadow calamity? Dot, dot, dot. As far as I know, it's not easy to get that collector's help, and she never gives out her precious item lightly. It's like you know her well. You could say that. I owe her a lot. Since Carver came to Telema for loans, we can assume he couldn't afford the gadgets. But that's just an informed guess. We thought he was only a ordinary victim, but he turned out to be more of a mystery. All the more reason for us to find him. Serapium, do you know his whereabouts? Sorry, I don't know. He didn't tell us. Don't be sorry. You've helped us a lot. Only we're out of clues again. We should visit the collector. Did I overhear something was looking for Carver? The good news is I happen to know him. Even is driving from the start. I guess that's typical of you. Aha! Got to keep your eyes sharp and ears pricked for any business opportunities. Carver is a poor fellow. He wasn't born rich, but he never had to worry about money until a shadow calamity struck his neighborhood when his daughter was born. With his daughter still young and his wife always sick, the family business has been going downhill. They've taken on massive debts and ended up selling the family fortune just to make ends meet. Later, I heard he became a salvager of sorts, recovering the valuables that wealthy families left where shadow calamities struck them and keeping a portion of the valuables as payment. On occasion, he'd ask me to sell the things he earned on the market to feed his family. Then he's probably gone to Drizzle Street to finish up his work. But that market you mentioned, not talking about the black market, are you, Sunshi? I can't hide anything from you, can I? Business is faster there, but I guarantee you that my wares all come from legitimate sources. I'm not into anything illegal. Well, going to the black market and selling stuff are already illegal. Anyway, Carver eventually learned how to sell on the black market himself, so it's been ages since I last did that. Makes sense. I know you don't have the guts to go around breaking rules. That's true. At any rate, Carver's family lives on the outskirts of West Street. If you're looking for him, try over there. The outskirts of West Street. Isn't that place almost deserted? Yeah, it's remote and full of wandering shadow monsters. Just about everyone has moved out, leaving him the only one that stayed. I tried to talk him out of it a couple of times, but it didn't work. Got it. Thank you, Sonshe, for helping me again. At the rate this time, just pay what you can. Out friendship comes first. Coralie, Helia, let's go. Alright, Seraphim, I owe you one. That's alright, Mr. Burry. He says the Mutual Aid Society looks forward to your next visit. Goodbye. Bye. I actually got to see I can, oh my god, I almost it's still her name when in Japanese. Sojoko, a Songsha, and Serapium from a century ago. This trip was worth it. That girl will become one of the seven shoes, the shoe of union, that sent us into a inescapable illusion of union. Judging from our convo, I wouldn't have imagined she's so powerful. Yeah, all shoes are not to be underestimated. Not necessarily. Isn't the informant we just met a shoe as well? But doesn't she have any mystical powers? She might, just don't know what they are yet. Hey, what are you two talking about? Ah, nothing. Just surprised at how young the Mutual Aid Society's top figure is. Don't underestimate her. Many people who gave uniting with her the slightest thought or drowning in it, never to find themselves back. In the face of a catastrophe, most can't deal with. Handling can offer a way out. Trust me, it's not a good feeling. Rather than looking for a way out, it's better to think about what we can do now. The shadows aren't masters of the night. They're simply using our fears. Don't be afraid to take them on. But if I'm unable to resist being afraid, how can I fight against the shadows? Yeah, if you can't even protect yourself from the shadows, what else can you do? From another point of view, teaming up is their best option right now. Perhaps, but someone's gotta solve the problem. That's why we're here. Carver's house is up ahead. Get ready for some work. Wow, let her go. And see how fast she changed topics. All she can think about is work. Like it's her favorite thing to do. Huh? No way. Unless you're possessed by a ghost or something, you'd never enjoy your job. And it doesn't look like she derives pleasure from work either. Then why is she working like her life depends on it? Maybe she just has a strong, spontaneous sense of responsibility. She wishes neither to become a hero nor achieve some lofty goal. She's only fighting against the evils of this world because she can. It's like she's a bit too selfless. I don't know for sure, though. She just gives off that feeling. I feel the same after hearing you say that. Helia, you seem to know her pretty well. Could it be one workaholic appreciating another? Or are you calling a workaholic? Don't think so? When it comes to work, you're overly conscientious Actually, come to think of it, she's no match for you in this regard. No way. Why deny it? It's a strength. Wait, in that case, we should go find her weakness. Huh? Don't forget why we're here. As humans, there are things we're afraid of. Hell yeah, you can ask her about it when you get the chance. You really know how to boss me around. But as it turns out, I had the same idea. It's hard not to wonder what scares the fearless hunter. Alright, let's play! Ah my god, let's go! Okay, now they're all level. No, only one. Mate. Okay. I I'm just gonna finish this up. After clearing the shadows outside, the group entered the house. Even though it was barely dusk, the gloomy house was shrouded in shadows as black as midnight. It feels even dark in here than outside. Is it more shadows? Right. Look, the house is surrounded by shadows. The room is filled with the smell of decay. A shadow calamity has taken hold of this place a long time ago. But the shadows haven't attacked yet, so the situation isn't that bad. Looks like we've got here just in time. Things aren't good as good as they look. If you see a place of shadow somewhere, chances are tens of thousands of shadows monsters are hiding there. I feel like the shadow calamity could break out any minute here, which means it's not too late to stop it from spreading further. Right. Shadow calamities are intrinsically linked to human fear. If Cover ran into a shadow calamity on Drizzle Street, he might have brought some of it back home. Does he really need to bring more fear home? Would living in a place like this scare you silly 24/7? I mean, I understand that sometimes you don't get to choose where you live, but this is like the worst option. As far as I can tell, he doesn't need a shadow calamity to bring him shadows, since his life is already full of them. I'm done. You're right. Anyone living in a place like this ought to know a thing or two about shadows and probably wouldn't be scared of a shadow calamity. Come to think of it, there are a lot of sources of fear for him. Massive debt, the need to take care of his wife and daughter. This burden made his life difficult and even tottering. And this terrifying environment constantly puts them all at risk. Combined with his dangerous line of work, he should be stressed out. So much to do. Looks like I'm gonna be busy again. Have to request overtime. Come on, let's ask around about what's going on here. We're gonna walk.
急ごう。
The man ahead looked panicked, feeling knee-deep in the troubles the shadow calamity caused him. Who are you? We're members of the Lantern Organization. You can call me Shavuri, and this is Helia and Coralie. Lantern Organization? Is there a problem? No problem. I've heard of your organization. I'm Carver, the owner of this house. And since you've come here, is something wrong? Something wrong? You're a brave one. Your house is surrounded by shadows, and you ask us what's wrong? They're going to come in here and eat you down to the bone. So, you're here to take care of the monsters? We are. Don't get nervous. They react to emotions. Try to stay calm. To help resolve this, we'll need information. When did these shadows appear? For a while now. They've been appearing frequently since I moved in. You mean the shadows discovered you a long time ago? Yes, but they've been wandering outside the yard. It was until the last time I returned from Drizzle Street that they started to gather. That sounds off, but you were at Drizzle Street. You dropped this leather bag and this teddy bear on Drizzle Street, right? Right, they belong to me. I was chased by a horde of shadow monsters, so I threw my bag at them to distract them, or I wouldn't have gotten out alive. As for the teddy bear, isn't it yours? Why do you look so surprised? It's my daughter's favorite teddy bear. I couldn't find it for the past few days, and here it is. Thank you so much for finding it for me. So then, aside from shadow monsters, have you run into anything else on Drizzle Street? Like someone that looks like a shadow? Or a member of the Lantern organization? No, nothing like that. Nobody. Shadow or otherwise. What does all this have to do with me? That. Nothing. Sorry. I was off topic. But back to the matter at hand. How long has all this been going on? I'm not sure. By the clock, 4 days. But I haven't seen the sunrise. So your house has been like this for 4 days. We ran into something similar on Drizzle Street. It's a shadow that covers the sky, blocking out the sun. Excuse me, bud. Is this very serious? It's complicated. The shadow is trying to trap you here, but luckily, they haven't attacked yet. Then it's only a matter of time. When you're completely overpowered by fear, they swoop in to enjoy their feast. So what do we do? Is there anything I can do? Is anyone else here besides you? We're gonna need all the details. My wife and my daughter. My wife should be in the yard. You can find her there. And my daughter's been staying indoors. I was just going to check on her. If you need to, you can come with me. After informing everyone, Carver entered his house. Senpai, he doesn't seem to be affected by the shadow calamity on Drizzle Street and has a stable mind. I don't think he's to blame here. Right. He did seem a little nervous during our conversation, but I don't think he's lying. His reaction is almost too flat. According to him, it's normal for shadows to be here, but they've been increasing over the past 2 days. And why could he break through the shadow calamity just by throwing his leather bag? What kind of wizardry is that? I feel like he's hiding something. Let's hurry up and get to the bottom of it. If we're unable to find the cause of their fear, all we can do is destroy the shadows here by force. I didn't think you'd be so patient. I expect you to do it right away. If it was just me here, I wouldn't hesitate. But there's too many civilians around. Best to find a safer solution. That's enough chit-chat. Let's split up and investigate. I'll go check on his daughter. You two go look for his wife. Senpai, we're not sticking together? Splitting up will be more efficient and the situation is highly volatile. Acting as a group is more likely to frighten civilians. If there's any danger, don't worry, Elia. It's gonna be able to hurt her. You should be more worried about scaring Carver's daughter. I know what I'm doing. Let's go.
また私の番。
Okay. I
Oh.
He
Mm.
clearly said indoors. Why is she outside? Oh, this is her. What? This is his wife. Never mind. Oh, I clicked it. Hello, mom. We're members of the Lantern organization investigating the shadow calamity. Okay. Things don't look too good here. So please be extra careful. I'm sorry you came here to help, and I don't have anything to treat you. You're too kind. We're the ones who disturbed you. If you don't mind, when did you first become ill? My health started declining after I gave birth to Debbie. Plus, the family business was failing at the time, so I most likely overworked myself. Luckily, I have Carver. After I fell ill, he'd go to work before dawn and come home late at night. But no matter how busy he is, he always comes home before Debbie's bedtime to tell her a story. He must really love his daughter. But this isn't a long-term solution, Ma'am. Shadows have already invaded this room. Yes, we know. It's all my fault. I leave all the work to him and my treatment has incurred debts. That's why we're staying here. But he's done better at work lately. He says he's saved up some money and soon will pay off our debts and rent an apartment in the city. Doing better? Did he land a big client? Yes, I heard a client often commissioned him, so he's been going out more lately, and his wounds have also gotten more serious. In return, he's brought back more items each time to sell for a lot of money. Carver didn't tell us about this. We didn't ask. Wait, Sonshi mentioned Carver's job is to help the nobility struck by Shadow's calamity recover their valuables. There's probably not too many repeat customers, right? People can't be rushing to lose their stuff wherever there's a Shadow calamity just because he has a good service attitude. Right, the one commissioning isn't recovering their own things, but whatever was left behind at the scene. But what stuff is being left behind? Excuse me, but do you have a list of goods that Mr. Carver has sold? Uh, I, uh, I'm sorry, I don't. That. Alright then, thank you for your cooperation. The information is very helpful, but once we've resolved the problem here, you should still move away as soon as you can. Looks like those jerks can't help themselves. Shadows lurking outside the yard observe the observation quietly. It's like prison guards watching over restless inmates. Those shadows monsters are coming in. They've been watching us this whole time. Looks like they've considered this place their home for some time now. It may just be shadows, but being watched like this creeps me out. Ever since you told us you were planning to move, we've been restless, almost like they're trying to stop the ship they raised from fleeing. Please hide in the house. Ma'am, Coralie, let's take off these jerks together. You've been controlling chess pieces to battle while I've been idling to the point of not feeling my legs. Now I finally have a chance to move my body. Alright.
まだそう私に任せてぼーっとしないで気に入ってくれるよ急いで目標ロックオンそこまで頭をこっちエンジン点火おっは奴らを目覚めさせようおっとっと541で投げ払えぼーっとしないで位置について消えろ
Whew, that felt great. There's no time for relaxation. Something tells me the shadow calamity here is a lot worse than we think. Yeah, and I feel like Carver's wife wasn't being totally honest about what he sells. So I went ahead and knocked some stuff over during the fight. Look, the containers in the room were smashed during the fight and some of what fell out was instantly recognizable to them. These are tools from the Lantern organization. Was this what Carver's been selling? Something's not right here. I've got to report this to Trevor. Oh. I hear shots from inside the house. Something's wrong. Let's go check. Okay. Oh no. When did those shadows make their way to the door? No. When did the sky get so dark? We only got here 15 minutes ago. They look up to the sky above. The yard suddenly turned dark and gloomy. There was no moon or starlight to be seen. There's an inky curtain. A horde of shadows crowded around the door to Carver's house. Shoot! The shadow calamity is getting worse. If you see a trace of shadow somewhere, chances are tens of thousands shadows monsters are hiding here and there. I was careless. The shadows weren't only surrounding the house, they had already sneaked inside too. They made their way to the door while we were distracted with fighting. Actually, something even worse is waiting for us. Coralie pointed to the direction they came from. The door was shrouded in a thick black haze. The entrance is blocked by shadows. There's no escaping now. A howl came from inside the house, followed by an ear-piercing scream. That's Shavari's voice. It sounds like she's in trouble. Impossible. There is something here that can surprise her? And that howl just now sounded like a beast. Is there a bear in the house or something? What's going on there? Has everything gotten so much worse suddenly? More and more shadow monsters emerge, surrounding the entire courtyard. The shadow calamity is already begun. Are we too late? I have to get past these monsters and get Shaveri. Oh, I was going to look up the sky. Okay, one more. Select a character. Okay, so let's just go with Helia. While Coralie and Helia took on the shadows. Oh, look at that. The girl stared at the stranger in fear, nervously taking shelter in her father's arms. Don't be afraid, Debbie. She's here to help. Why is she so afraid of me? It isn't because of some absurd rumor about the Lantern Organization taking away children who don't go to bed, is it? I'm sorry. It's just that my daughter never leaves home, so she's not used to strangers. Would you like some candy? It's very sweet. Chevrolet took a piece of candy from her waist. When the girl reached out for it tentatively, she noticed the teddy bear hanging from her waist. Ah, Keiji! Oh, I forgot about this. Here, is your teddy bear. Papa, Keiji's hurt. It's Papa's fault. I didn't I take good care of Keiji. Keiji is the bear's name. But something's wrong with the girl. Is she upset because the teddy bear is damaged? Oh no, this might attract shadows. Carver, is your daughter always this emotionally unstable? No, she's usually fine, but lately things outside have been what you saw. She's not used to it. What's going on outside? Papa, KG will protect us, right? Don't worry, Debbie. Everything will be alright if you stay inside. That. So she's the one who attracted the shadows here. Carver's done his best to keep her calm, but things have gotten worse since she's gotten her bear back. Soon the shadows will... Everyone! Outside things are... The door of the room swung up and Carver's wife ran inside to the pan. Some shadow monsters followed close behind. Just as the monsters were about to grab Carver's wife, several bullets brought down the shadows with dazzling sparks. Ugh, this is bad. The shadow calamity is getting worse. You forgot your daughter is the cause. I should have done something sooner. Monsters, real monsters, Papa. How did the monsters get in the house? My daughter is the cause of the shadow calamity. How? It's okay, Debbie. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Were they the ones that hurt Keiji? I now know for certain she's the cause of this shadow calamity. You need to get her out of here, Carver. Find Coralie and Helia and ask them to take you away. Right, Debbie. Come with Papa. I don't want to go out there, Papa. There must be many monsters. I'm scared. Can we stay inside? No, Debbie. Listen to me. It's not safe here anymore. The shadow monsters are coming. But you said it was safe here, Papa. Keiji will keep us safe. Shoot. She's on the brink. The longer this goes on, the stronger the shadow calamity will become. Like the night veiling the sky, the shadows began to fill each corner of the room before swarming Carver's family. Watch out! Keiji, protect me! This is a powerful impact threw Chivalry through the window. At that moment, the two outside had broken the shadow monster's blocking. Ugh. Got her. Phew. We arrived in the nick of time as always. Are you alright, Senpai? I'm alright. It's just a scrape. Shoot, it's all my fault for not coming with you. The moment I don't have your back, you're vulnerable. You were so certain when you said nothing could hurt her. You put on such a show. No need to be polite. I'll avenge you. Now tell me, did Carver send a bear to attack you? Outside, we found Lantern's item from his commodities. There's something off about him. No, not him. A shadow. What? I wanted to check on Carver's daughter, Debbie, but she became erratic when she saw me, and almost lost it when the shadow monsters appeared. And it was while I was protecting Carver and his daughter, a shadow got me. I assume she's the cause of the shadow calamity, Senpai. We ran into the shadows also. This place is surrounded. Carver and his family are still inside. Need to hurry. The teddy bear that Debbie constructed won't be able to hold out. Teddy bear? Have the shadows scared you crazy? Wait, Coralie, look. What's that in the room? Through the shattered window, a giant tattered teddy bear stood in the doorway beneath the light, blocking out the shadow monsters. Was the roar we heard earlier from it? Is it really the teddy bear we pick up? It gets so big. And why is it moving? Because there was hesitation in Chivalry's voice, as though even she didn't believe what she was about to say. Fabricated chess. Huh. Damn! The teddy bear let out another furious roar. The shadow monsters grew impatient and rushed the bear. Suddenly, the lights went dim and the sound of fabric being torn could be heard. Alright, that's it! The next act will be 2 days and 16 hours. So I'm a little late on the recording. Always I'm a little late because of how real life works now. Alright, anyways, I think got 43 days left. Okay, that will be what is 2 days will be on Friday. Okay, anyways, this is getting more interesting and getting me hyped up. And I tried the Abyss, this one, and I got absolutely wrecked on the last part. Like it's out is 6 out of 6, and I got destroyed there because I don't have much health left. Okay. Anyways, that's it for Act 2. It's getting more interesting by the time we explore. Okay, anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like or like the video, and I will see you in the next video of Honkai Impact 2. Johnny.